Guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this tutorial we're going to look at this integral. So let's start off by breaking this integral into two different integrals. So the first integral, we are going to have integral of cosine to the 18 minus cosine to the 20 of x all over x cosine of x minus sine of x all to the 20th power dx minus the integral of x to the 5 sine of x to the 5 plus cosine of x to the 5 all divided by x to the 6 dx. So we can call this one integral 1 and this one integral 2. So let's tackle them one by one. So first, let's start off by tackling integral I1. So this becomes the integral. I am going to factorize cosine to the 20 of x out, and this becomes 1 over cosine square x minus 1 at the numerator divided by x factorize cosine out at the denominator, and that becomes x minus sine of x over cosine of x, all this raised to the power 20 dx, like this. So I1 becomes the integral of cosine to the 20 of x, 1 over cosine square is secant square x minus 1 all over, this one can also be written as cosine to the 20 of x minus sine x over cosine x is tan of x, all raised to the power 20 dx. So this is how it can be written. So the cosine to the 20 of x will cancel out. That becomes the integral of secant square x minus 1 all over x minus tan of x to the 20th power dx. So I1 becomes, I can multiply the integral by -1 and then reverse what is inside the integral. That becomes 1 minus secant square x dx all divided by x minus tan x all to the 20th power. Can use a u-sub. You can let u to be equal to x minus tan of x. Du is going to be 1 minus secant square x dx. So in place of 1 minus secant square x dx, I can replace that with du. So our integral I1 becomes negative of the integral of du all over u raised to the power 20. And that becomes negative integral u raised to the power -20 du. This is by using the power rule now. So it becomes negative u raised to the power -20 plus 1 all over -20 plus 1. So I1 becomes negative u raised to the power -19 over -19, and that becomes 1 all over 19 u raised to the power 19. But what is u? U was x minus tan of x. So our integral I1 becomes 1 all over 19 x minus tan of x all raised to the power 19. This is the value of our first integral. Now let's tackle the second integral. The second integral was this. So we can do that in a different color. The second integral I2 was the integral of x to the 5 sine of x to the 5 plus cosine of x to the 5 all divided by x to the 6 dx. So our integral I2, I can split this into two integrals. So that first one becomes the integral of x to the 5 sine of x to the 5 divided by x to the 6 dx plus the integral of cosine x to the 5 divided by x to the 6 dx. So I2 becomes the integral. 5 of this will cancel 5 of that, leaving 1 at the bottom. So that becomes sine of x to the 5 divided by x dx plus the integral of cosine of x to the 5 over x to the 6 dx. So I'm going to leave this one for now and tackle this using integration by parts. So we are going to solve the integral I can actually do this in a different color. So we can do this in blue. So the integral of cosine of x to the 5 all over x to the 6 dx. I can do this using integration by parts using the DI method. I am going to differentiate cosine of x to the 5 and integrate 1 over x to the 6. With this one, this is plus, this is minus. Differentiating this one is going to be negative 5x raised to the power 4 sine of x raised to the power 5. And integrating this, that's x raised to the power negative 6 plus 1 over negative 6 plus 1. So that becomes negative 1 all over 5x raised to the power 5, like this. So we will multiply terms diagonally. We don't need to take the integral, but we will multiply terms horizontally. We have to take the integral. So this integral becomes uv, which is negative 1 all over 5 x raised to the power 5 cosine of x raised to the power 5 minus the integral. That is negative, negative, negative. That becomes a negative. So 5x raised to the power 4 sine of x raised to the power 5 divided by 5x raised to the power 5 dx. So this integral cosine of x to the 5 all divided by x to the 6 dx. This is the same as negative 1 all over 5x raised to the power 5 cosine of x to the power 5 minus 5 cancels 5. 4 of this will cancel 4 of that at the bottom, leaving 1. That becomes the integral of sine x to the power 5 divided by x dx. Now this is this integral. So our I2 now, our I2, which was equal to this integral, which is the integral of sine of x to the 5 all over x dx, plus this integral. And this integral, the answer of that integral is this. So that is going to be minus 1 all over 5 x to the power 5 cosine of x to the 5 minus the integral of sine of x to the 5 all over x dx. With this one, we can see that this one and this one are the same, so they cancel out, and our I2 evaluates to become negative 1 all over 5 x to the power 5 cosine of x to the 5. So this is the value of our second integral. So with this one, then we can now add that to the value of our first integral. Actually, it is not, they are not adding, they are subtracting. It was I1 minus I2. So we just have to subtract them. So this is the value of our first integral. So our original integral I was equal to I1 minus I2. So I is equal to I1. We got that to be 1 all over 19 x minus tan of x raised to the power 19 minus the value of the second integral, which is this one, I2, which is negative 1 all over 5 x raised to the power 5 cosine of x to the power 5, like this. And therefore I is going to be 1 all over 19 x minus tan of x to the 19th power plus cosine of x to the 5 all over 5x to the 5. So therefore, this integral cosine to the 18 of x minus cosine to the 20 of x all over x cosine of x minus sine of x all to the 20th power minus x to the 5 sine of x to the 5 plus cosine of x to the 5 all divided by x to the 6, all this one dx. The value of this integral is 1 all over 19 x minus tan of x all raised to the 19 plus cosine of x to the 5 all over 5x to the 5 plus constant of integration. So this is the value of our integral. So if you find that helpful, make sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more engaging content like this. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.